Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. This is our Liberty of the Seas ship tour. We are the Cruising Sisters and we have logged many of our cruises and we have many more cruises coming up. So thanks for joining. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel for all of our future content. And if you're joining us again, thank you as always, and make sure you like our videos to support our channel. We have already posted all of our cruise vlogs from Liberty of the Seas, so if you haven't yet checked those out, go ahead and do that now. I will link it here. And if you're here for this ship tour, let's get started. We cruised on Liberty of the Seas in November of 2022, and here is how the ship looked. Deck number 1 is the crew area, so there is not much for guests on deck number 1. The gangway is located on deck number 1, so anytime that you get off the ship at port, that is where you will be heading. The medical facility is also deck number 1. Hopefully you won't have to visit there. Deck number 2 has the conference center and staterooms for guests. We started our ship tour on deck number 3 at the front of the ship. Located at the front of the ship on deck number 3 is the Platinum Theater. This is where all production shows or headliner shows are hosted. In order to get to the back of the ship on deck number 3, you do have to go up to deck number 4 and cross the ship, as you are not able to get through the ship on deck number 3. We head up the stairs to deck number 4 at the front of the ship. Also located at the front of the ship on deck number 4 is the Platinum Theater. So the Platinum Theater is 2 levels. You have the choice of sitting either on deck number 3 or deck number 4. Going from the front of the ship on deck number 4 to the back, you will find Sabre, which is a Mexican restaurant at an additional charge on the right, and the Schooner Bar on the left. There is live music and a pianist playing in the Schooner Bar every single night of your cruise. Continuing on towards the back of the ship, you will find the casino. This is a very popular spot on board. The casino is open 24/7 except when docked at port. During port days, the casino will be closed. There is also a bar located in the middle of the casino. As you exit the casino, you will find the Focus Photo Gallery. Any of the pictures that photographers have taken of you throughout your cruise can be found on the kiosks in the photo gallery. It is super simple to order your photos straight through those kiosks and pick them up at the photo gallery later on in your cruise. Just outside of the photo gallery on deck number 4 is the Boleros Lounge. There is often live music playing and a dance floor for you to dance. We are now heading back down to deck number 3 at the back of the ship, and here you will find the main dining room. On deck number 3 is one of the main dining rooms, which also continues up to deck number 4 and deck number 5. Now that we are back on deck number 3 at the back of the ship, you will find the art gallery, as well as On Air. On Air is the karaoke bar on the cruise ship, which has karaoke every single night of your cruise. Whether you want to participate in karaoke or just sit and enjoy the show, it's always a great time, so grab a drink and enjoy the live singers of your cruise. Walking to the middle of the ship on deck number 3, you will find Studio B. Studio B is the ice rink located on board. Check out the cruise compass for the ice skating show because you definitely don't want to miss it. Royal Caribbean is the only cruise line that has ice skating on board, so this is a huge perk to cruising on Liberty of the Seas. Don't forget to pack some pants and long socks if you wish to skate on a moving cruise ship, because there are open skates throughout your cruise. We are now heading all the way up to deck number 5 at the back of the ship. Let us know in the comments below if you have ever sailed on Liberty of the Seas or if you are planning on sailing on her in the future. As mentioned, at the back of deck number 5 is another main dining room. Deck number 5 is home to the Royal Promenade, which is the place to be. There are so many bars and shops, as well as guest services and shore excursions. On the left here is the R bar, and on the right is guest services. As you continue on, there is the internet assistance, next cruise, and shore excursions. Cafe Promenade is coming up here, which has your specialty coffees, as well as drip coffee and some quick snacks to grab. Get Out There is a Royal Caribbean shop. Cupcake Cupboard and Ben & Jerry's are at an additional cost, but it is a great option. The general store is located here on the left, which is a place where you can get anything that you may have forgot to pack. There is a gifts and jewelry shop, which often has some great discounts, so keep an eye out for those. Vintages is the wine bar on board. We definitely enjoyed some wine here. There is a logo souvenir shop for anything Royal Caribbean you wish to purchase. The Hoof and Claw Pub is an amazing spot for some different beers and also live music at night. There is a perfume and cosmetics store as well. There is also a small fashion boutique to purchase clothes, and right across from there is one of our favorite spots, Sorrento's. During the ship tour, we had to stop and grab a snack, which Sorrento's serves the best pizza you can find on board, as well as some other snacks. At the front of the ship on deck number 5 is the Star Lounge. The Star Lounge is somewhere that they host multiple game shows throughout your cruise. There is also a bar located in the Star Lounge. the Pinnacle Club Lounge is located just outside of the Star Lounge. Decks number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all have guest staterooms. Deck number 9 has the library, and deck number 10 has the card room. Heading up to deck number 11 was one of our favorite decks on board. This is the pool deck. At the front of the ship on deck number 11 is where you will find the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. This is a very large gym that has any equipment that you would need, such as spin bikes, exercise balls, treadmills, and weight sections. The saunas on board are also free to use. Heading outside on deck number 11 at the front of the ship is where you will find the solarium. The solarium is the adults-only pool section on board. It has a few hot tubs, a bar, and a large pool, along with many pool deck chairs. This was one of our favorite spots on board as it was much quieter than the regular pool deck. Making our way through the solarium and to the main pool deck. On this deck there are 2 pools and 3 whirlpools. This is where any of the activities such as the belly flop competition or the sexiest man competition are held. There is often a live band playing on this pool deck as well. You can also find the pool bar on this deck. Making our way to the back of the ship, you will find the kids' pool area, and through the doors will be the Windjammer, which is the buffet on this ship. The Windjammer is the Plaza Bar, Giovanni's Table, and Chops Grill. Both of those restaurants are an additional cost and will need reservations. Heading up to deck number 12 at the back of the ship is where you will find Adventure Ocean. This includes the Royal Babies and Tots, the living room for teens, Aquanauts, and Explorers, as well as Voyagers and the Fuel Teen Disco. The video arcade is also located here at an additional cost. At the back of the ship is also Johnny Rockets at an additional cost. The running track is located on deck number 12 outside, and the Sky Bar is also located on deck number 12. At the back of the ship on deck number 13 is where you will find the rock climbing wall, the sports court, and the water slides, as well as the flow rider. Everything here is included in your cruise cost. At the front of the ship on deck number 14 is Oliver Twist, which is a bar that turns into the nightclub on board. The Sweet Lounge and Diamond Club are also located up on deck number 14 at the front of the ship. Thank you so much for watching our ship tour. If you have any questions or are sailing on Liberty of the Seas soon, please comment below and we would be happy to hear from you. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like and subscribe for all of our future cruise content. Up next are our Independence of the Seas vlogs, so stay tuned for those. We are so excited for you to see them.